Happy Friday the 13th, everybody! How's everybody doing? Hi, Techie. Hi, Arisan. How is everyone? Hi, Sama. Hi, MCG. How are you? How is everyone? Yeah, so first I wanted to talk about Friday the 13th. And tonight is also the peak for tomorrow's new moon, which is in Libra. But it's also an eclipse, if you didn't know that. So, yeah, so I have two Moonology cards for the new moon in Libra. I know, you can't even see that. The new moon in Libra, which is about a new romantic cycle. So if you want some love readings, I could do that. So if you want a love reading, just let me know when you join, right? Join in your question. So if you just want a love reading, then I'll know it's a new moon love reading. Also, it also is an eclipse in the new moon, so that also means that you can expect some powerful changes. So that is exciting, right? Also, if you want a reading from the Moonology deck instead of the tarot cards, let me know when you write join. Also, if you want a Moonology reading, yeah. So we'll get into it. Also, I just learned that today, but I don't know if anybody else know that. But Friday the 13th was decided to be an unlucky day or a bad luck day, just because women were independent and they thought that independent women were witches. Apparently that was a thing, but apparently before churches and everything was built, that women would celebrate the 13 cycles of their menstruation period and have like dances around the fire and stuff like that. I thought that was pretty interesting. So it's actually a day to actually celebrate. So that's why I'm celebrating Friday the 13th. In case you're wondering, I don't know. But you can go to your readings. You can ask any question you want, obviously. My notes for the new moon reading. Let's see. It is sad, right? It's like, yeah, apparently they were burning witches, so they thought women shouldn't be independent. Apparently that was a thing. I'm glad we know that I'm glad they know that we can be independent now. Right? Blessed one! General reading for blessed one. Awesome. General reading for blessed one. General reading for blessed one. Yeah, the witch trial. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah. Most of them, they weren't even witches. They were just women that didn't need a man. Apparently that was frowned upon. Let's see. General reading for blessed one. Oops. These came out from the deck, so blessed one. We're going to go with these ones. We're not going to fight the universe, right? Let's see. One more card for blessed one. One more card for blessed one. There you go. So blessed one, you have the Five of Pentacles. For the Five of Pentacles, it's also about, I'm still not used to these cards, material troubles. So I don't know if you've been having some material troubles, blessed one. It's like trouble with things that are like earthy, you know, materialistic, not spiritual. But if you have any problems with those, I feel like sometimes, I feel like I don't know if you've been trying to be more responsible or like trying to save money or be better with your money, kind of like feeling some of that energy. You also have the Six of Cups in the dark. Huh. For the Six of Cups in the dark, I do feel like there is some reminiscing about the past. So I don't know if it's like you're thinking of some bad feelings about the past just because it's in the dark. I'm also feeling like you're trying to recover, but things are getting better. I do feel like you're going to be moving on. I do feel like your financial or your relationships will be getting better, or it's like the start of it potentially getting better. That's what I got for you, blessed one. You also have the Hermit. The Hermit is in the dark. In the light, I mean, not in the dark. So I don't know if you've been, again, thinking about those bad experiences from your past. You also have the heartache. So I don't know if this is like any time before this reading, or if this is like long ago past have energy that has been coming up on you recently. Just gonna confirm, like, what is all this negative energy about past problems? Let's see. Ooh, we got the Ace of Cups. I guess the Ace of Cups is, it's in the dark, so it's about taking time. They're taking more time, so I don't know if you need to take more time to heal and like fully heal from this. I don't know if this is something from your past blessed one that you haven't fully healed from, and you're trying to work forward to, you know, heal from that and move on from that. That's what I got for you. I do feel like that is some good energy. Maybe that with the new moon coming on tomorrow, that will bring you some new changes, some new loves in your life and make you feel better. That's what I got for you, blessed one. Hi, Gladys. Hi, V. Hi, iPods Cat. I haven't seen you in a long time. How are you? Oh, Aries Dawn. Okay, is Aries Dawn's next? Aries Dawn, what is your question? Oh, general reading, please. And thank you. Oh, you will. Thank you so much for the donation, Aries. I appreciate that so much. Let's see. A general reading for Aries Dawn. General reading for Aries Dawn. Let's see. Oops. All the cards want to come out at once. Aries Dawn. Ooh. You have the Justice. The Justice is in the light. I feel like with the Justice, things are balancing out or will be balancing out, especially with the new moon energy. I feel like there's going to be some new things. So I don't know if you're balancing your alignment is a new thing or if it's just something that's going to get a little bit better. I also feel like, I don't know if you've been worried about, I don't want to say a financial problem, but just some kind of problem I'm just feeling. I'm not sure what that is yet. You had the Five of Swords, feeling defeated. I'm wondering if this is like an energy about feeling defeated between like a conversation. I don't really feel like it was like a conflict or anything. It was just kind of maybe a disagreement of some sort. I don't know what the energy is for you, or if it's something that is going to happen soon. There's also the Seven of Pentacles in the light. The Seven of Pentacles, I don't know if you've been like trying to make something work, and maybe that's what this is about. So like, the Seven of Pentacles here is kind of like about planting their wheat here, but they didn't know when it was going to sprout. They've been waiting and waiting and waiting, and now it's finally time to harvest it. But it took so long, they kind of lost interest in it and don't really want to harvest it. So I don't know if that is some of the energy that is going on here or not. There's also the Devil. The Devil's in the dark. The Devil in the dark is about freedom and like breaking from those chains and like breaking from whatever you feel like you need to break from to have that freedom and feeling content and all that. I'm gonna like clarify, what is this energy? What is the energy about feeling defeated for Aries Dawn? Ooh, the Moon. The Moon. I feel like the Moon is representing the big changes that are coming with the new Moon energy as well for you. The new Moon can bring some mysteries, so I don't know if this is something that that you're unaware of that may happen. with the moon, just because of this mystery card. There's also the death card in the dark, so I don't know if these changes that are coming may be a little delayed or take a little bit longer to happen, you know? There's also the Princess of Swords. I feel like the Princess of Swords is bringing you some good news and some clarity. So I do feel like whatever this energy is, it's going to get better for sure. Yeah. Page of Pentacles. For the Page of Pentacles, she's also about manifesting and love and new work and developing her skills. So I feel like whatever it is, you're going to come to a conclusion on how to figure what this is. Get some clarity is what I'm trying to say. I don't know if this made any sense, but that's what I got for you. Aries Dawn, thank you so much. You're welcome, Aries Dawn. Dottie, what truth does Tarot want me to know right now? This is for Dottie. What truth does Tarot want Dottie to know right now? The Wheel of Fortune. So you got the Wheel of Fortune in the dark. I feel like with the Wheel of Fortune, I feel like it's because in the dark, I feel like it's telling you, like, don't give up. Don't give up on luck. Don't give up on faith. Just keep going, It's kind of like the Wheel of Fortune is also the Wheel of Time. So it may take more time to get to where you want to go or where you want to be kind of thing. I just feel like, be patient and wait. Your time is coming. The Temperance is in the dark. The Temperance, I feel like, Temperance in the dark can also be about not paying attention. So I don't know if you've been paying attention for some opportunities that come up or some things that you need to put more attention to or more focus into. It could be like a relationship or your finances or whatever that is may need more of your attention. Maybe it's just whatever that is. It could be some responsibilities that you have. I also feel like I don't know if someone's been talking about you or something, but I feel like there's somebody has been talking about you or been wondering about you or thinking about you kind of energy as well. You also have the Emperor. With the Emperor, I do feel like you're on top of things overall, or you will be very soon. With the new moon brings new beginnings, new changes, and new things like that. I do feel like that is going to be coming to light for you as well. Yeah, I feel like you're going to be able to take more charge of your path, like lead your path in a better light. You also have the star, so I do feel like the universe is giving you its blessings, and there might be some opportunities coming for you. There may also be whatever your expectations are. Do you feel like they might be fulfilled in the near future? That's what I got for you, Dottie. Macaroni! General career reading for next week. General career reading for Macaroni. General career reading for next week. You're welcome, Dottie. Thank you for all the love. General career reading for next week. General career reading for next week for Macaroni. The Magician. The Magician is in the dark. For the Magician. For the Magician, what I'm feeling, Macaroni, is like, I'm thinking of like Houdini. You know how Houdini can always get out of whatever he was in, like whatever he was trapped into, he can get out of it. I kind of like feeling that energy for you. So I feel like whatever you get into this week, I just feel like you're going to be able to get out of it. You're just going to be able to talk your way out of it or whatever it was. Just can get away with it is what I'm feeling for you for some reason. The Magician is in the dark, but Magician in the dark stands for, unused potential, not really having that focus and in the gifts that you do have or the potentials that you do have to manifest your week or to make your work week work better for you. So, just keep in mind you're the magician. So if you get into a jam this week in a conversation or something, you have that magic to get out of it. You also have love. So I don't know if you're gonna fall in love with someone at work or just fall in love with something at work or something else besides work will inspire you to find that love. It doesn't necessarily have to be a romantic partner. It could be, just a new idea, a new inspiration to put your focus on, like a new hobby or something. You also have the the Nine of Pentacles is what I was trying to say. The Nine of Pentacles, I do feel like there is some energy about abundance and luxury and making money. So I do feel like you're going to feel very accomplished this week. And this is like a really good week, very accomplished and being successful in the work situation. You do have the Hermit, so I don't know if you're going to have to take time by the end of the week to just take a break, Maybe there'll be so much going on this week that you'll just need that break to relax and chill by next weekend and not put any more thought into what the work week was. That's what I got for you, Macaroni. That's some good energy. The new moon's on your side this week. Hi, Kay. How does my ex and currently feel about me? Ooh, this one really wants to come out. How does Kay's ex and current feelings about Kay? How does N currently feel about Kay? How does N currently feel about Kay? Whew. For the Two of Swords, I'm feeling like N is like currently not at peace right now. I feel like there's something that is bothering her. I don't know if she feels like she has choices she has to make or like whatever your ex is feeling. I just feel like they have choices they have to make and they're just kind of like not at peace with the current situation. So I don't know if they have choices between you and something else or whatever this is. But whatever it is, I do feel like it's a difficult decision and they need time to think and they're trying to avoid trouble. They're trying to like think things through before they approach you and talk to you about it. They don't even know if it is a good time to start this conversation with you is what I'm feeling. You have the World and the Light. So what I'm feeling is that they know that whatever it is, that they know that they're your ex and they know that their cycle has finished and like whatever was going on between you is done. But I still feel like you're heavy on their mind. You're heavy on their mind right now is what I'm trying to say. You also have the Five of Wands. With the Five of Wands, I do feel like there's some energy about some tension, maybe some diversity. I don't know if like diversity had anything to do with the two of you separating, or if it was just something going on between your relationship and friends or family. But I kind of like feel that energy going on. I'm not quite sure what that is. There's also the Seven of Cups and the Light. Again, there's some choices and decisions that need to be made here. Okay, I see. Okay, so maybe the roles are reversed here. I see. And tarot roles can always be reversed. I thought it was his energy. Maybe it was your energy wanting to talk and make things up. I see. With the Seven of Cups in the Dark, there's definitely choices that need to be made, but it's like making the smart decisions and like trying to figure things out after this missed opportunity. So I don't know what the missed opportunity was for you, or if this is like someone who used to be coworkers. Oh, okay, that's what that is. Yeah. I was like, are you still working together now? I just wondering if this is the choices. Let's just clarify, what are these choices and decisions that are going on with Kay? Material work. It's a work problem, with the Three of Wands in the Dark. You want to talk to get closure? Okay, that's the choice. Okay, yeah. You quit after you broke up? I gotcha. Yeah, that would make sense. I probably would do the same. That's a tough one. It seems like, I don't know, it seems like what the cards want you to reach out to him again, but that's ultimately your choice. I don't know how well that will go for either one of you. I'm just kind of saying what the intuition from the cards are saying, but yeah, you're welcome. Cameron, a Leo reading for Cameron. A Leo reading for Cameron. Let's see. What's coming for Cameron? You're not doing it. I don't blame you. You know, I wouldn't blame you at all. The cards all came out for you, Cameron. Oh, what is this? Oh, that's way too many cards. We're not going to be here all night reading for Cameron. Let's see, Cameron, you got the Four of Swords in the dark. It's time to take a break, Cameron. I feel like, I don't know if you're like on the verge of a burnout or like on the verge of getting tired and frustrated with something. Maybe some of your work. I also feel like there's energy about maybe not sleeping as well as you should be. There's also the eight of wands. I don't use this deck very much. So, for the hangman, why did I say 8 of wands? It's the hangman. I'm sorry, I'm very distracted for some reason. The hangman, for the hanged man, I do feel like there's an ultimate surrender or transformation. So things are changing for you. I don't know if you have to change your perspectives and like change the way you're doing things, you're seeing things, but you don't need a break. Well, the cards say you do, Cam. You've been working too hard. The Knight of Cups, it's like you're gonna run out of ideas. You're not on the right path. You're not that you're on the wrong path. Like nobody's ever on the wrong path. It's just your path that you're going on is kind of like stalling or stopping kind of energy. Yeah, the Princess of Swords. So I don't know if you're gonna get some bad news. Feeling there's some bad news coming, or maybe just figuring out the truth about something and being able to express yourself about something to someone or about something. But that's what I got for you. They're gonna change my cards. For some reason, these cards are not really doing it for me tonight. I'm gonna switch my cards. Hope everyone's okay with that. Sama, what does Spirit want to tell me? Ooh. What does Spirit want to tell Sama? Is there any spirits that want to come in and tell Sama a message? Does anyone want to come and tell Sama a message? Does anyone want to come in? Give Sama a message. Ooh. Does someone want to come and give Sama a message? What messages do you have for Sama? Huh. Nine of Cups is in the dark. For the Nine of Cups in the dark, I do feel like there is an energy about feeling like you're not lucky is what I'm feeling for you, Sam. I don't know if you feel like you just hit a rough spot or you're just feeling unlucky today or like just lately in general. For the Nine of Cups, I also feel like there's an energy about feeling disappointed or feeling like you're not connecting well with other people or not connecting with your work or whatever that energy is. Just something's just not connecting well with you. I don't know if it's just your own mind and your feelings or what that is. You have the Four of Wands in the dark, so I do feel like there's an energy about feeling overwhelmed a little bit. I also feel like there's an energy about wanting to have that little interpersonal celebration and trying to avoid conflicts with others at the same time. That's what I got. Yeah, and then you have the world. The world, I feel like something just not complete. So I don't know if there's like some kind of emotions that you're thinking about or something that's not really sitting well with you. But I feel like once you figure this out, you will feel better about yourself and the situation. You also have the Eight of Pentacles in the light. So I feel like once you figure out what all this is, whatever these emotions are, whatever you're not really connecting well with, if it's a person or something or just your feelings, I feel like you will have you will be happy again. I feel like you will feel content with yourself is what I'm trying to say. I do feel like whatever it is you're trying to accomplish or whatever solutions you're thinking of, I feel like you're gonna get some clarity and be able to figure that one out. That's what I feel like Spirit wants you to know. Oh, Star Angel, if you could just write join with your question again. Just write join with nothing and then like your question after. Like a join, then put your space and then your question. Cause yeah, so that Nightbot will pick it up. Nightbot's not a real person; it's just a robot that picks up the names on the list to keep everyone in order, so I don't miss anyone's turn. You're welcome, Sama. I appreciate you all coming so much. I do. Hi, Sheer. Is that how I say your name? Shire? Hopefully I'm saying that right. You can donate if you like, but you don't have to. You can just join the list. Just write join and then your question. Donations are always very appreciative, but it's not something you have to do. MCG, what does APA think of me? So, MCG, what does APA think of MCG? Let's see. What does APA think of MCG? There you go, Star, you did it. MCG, what does APA think of MCG? Let's see. Trying to come up, the cards are not cooperating. Let's see. The wheel is in the dark. The wheel of fortune is in the dark. Oh, for the wheel of fortune in the dark, I do feel like there's some disappointments or setback. I think it's more of a setback or unforeseen setback more than a disappointment. Not quite sure what that energy is. There's also the Four of Pentacles. The Four of Pentacles, I do feel like there's an energy about giving up or like not wanting to try again or whatever this energy is, but it's also there's an energy about like releasing the past, like releasing that bad energy or negative energy or whatever that is for you, you know? There's a Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups is in the dark. I don't know what the relationship is, but I do feel like there is some negative energy around APA for sure. I'm not sure if it's towards you or just about a situation that happened. There's the Hierophant. The Hierophant is also in the dark. The Hierophant in the dark, I do feel like they feel a little bit powerless and maybe a little bit stressed or just losing faith or hope of whatever the situation is. I'm not quite sure what the situation is. I feel like APA does definitely have like a block on their energy for sure, whatever that is. Yeah. I don't know if she feels like if APA feels like separating from you or what that energy is. Or maybe just separating themselves from the situation. That's what I got for you. Hi, Mary P. Oh, Mary P, don't put a period after the join. Just exclamation mark join with a space and then your question. If you put the period after join, the Nightbot won't pick it up. Nightbot is just a robot, a YouTube robot thing that it's not a real person. So yeah, if you put the dot, that doesn't realize that you're talking to the Nightbot. Sorry about that, Mary P. Just write exclamation mark join with your space and then your question. I know that once your question goes on top, the join thing won't be there. So you don't need to worry about that. It's just for Nightbot to pick it up. Sorry about that. It just helps me keep everybody in line. Helps me to keep track of all the readings so I don't miss anyone. Techie, Joji's energy towards me. Joji's energy towards me, or not towards me, towards Techie. What is Joji's? I haven't heard about Joji in a long time. What is Joji's energy towards me? Huh. Have you had contact with Joji lately, Techie? Joji. There we go. The Fool is in the light. So that is good. I don't know if Joji is like waiting for an opportunity or like what this opportunity is. I feel like this is more your energy, Techie. I don't know if you have reached out to Joji recently or if he has reached out to you recently, but I do feel like whatever it is would be good timing to do so, or just a good chance of having an opportunity to have that conversation just to see where it leads. You know, the High Priestess is in the dark. So I do feel like there's some potential there that is not really realized. So I don't know if Joji hasn't realized this opportunity. You haven't reached out? Okay. Ah, so maybe this energy, yeah, is techie for you to reach out to Joji and like, just say hi, hey, because I do feel like whatever it is kind of like an unrealized opportunity, but maybe your timing before wasn't good, but now it seems to be with the Fool. The Fool is also the beginning of something or a new beginning, a start over kind of energy as well. And with the High Priestess, it's kind of like, there's unused potential or unrealized potential going on here that you haven't, or either one of you have realized. Maybe it was just bad. Like I said, I feel like it's more about the bad timing before, and now it's kind of like a better timing. The King of Swords is in the light. For the King of Swords in light, it's about having that unconditional love and like wise advice. So I don't know if Joji could really use your advice right now, or just thinking about something you said before that is making sense to him now kind of energy. I don't know. But you also have the Six of Swords. The Six of Swords is in the light. So the Six of Swords is generally about like leaving something stressful into something else. So it's still like a beginning of something. So I don't know if the universe is like saying like, it wasn't a good time to start before, but now, I don't know. That's what I got for you. Paula, how did Deb feel about me after our meeting yesterday? So how did Deb feel about Paula? Oops, sorry about that. This one wanted to come out and it was in the light. You're welcome. How did Deb feel about Paula after their meeting today? How did Paula feel? How did Deb feel about Paula meeting? Let's see. Judgment. The Judgment is in the light. For the Judgment in the light, I do feel like there's a new beginning. I feel like this would be a new beginning. The new moon brings a lot of new beginnings. I do feel like there's a new beginning. I don't know if you feel like you're gonna be like whatever this conversation was or whatever this meeting was a new beginning about something. And I don't know if you're the one that feels like the Paula or Deb was judging you, Paula, or what that energy was. I just kind of feel like there's a little bit of judgment going on there for some reason. There's also the tower. The tower is in the dark. So I feel like whatever this was, I feel like it's kind of like an obstacle, but I feel like the obstacle is not really a bad obstacle. I'm not sure what the meaning was, you know. Um, I don't know if Dad misunderstood something and like rethinking what you said before, kind of like, oh, that's what she meant, and then now it's okay because you have the Two of Cups. So whatever the meeting was about, it did go well. You did connect well together overall. I just feel at the initial meeting, um, there was something there, but after Deb had time to think about it, it did connect well. You have the Nine of Wands in the dark, though. The Nine of Wands, I do feel like there's a little bit of, I feel like some comparisons. I don't know if Deb is trying to compare you with somebody else or comparing like a situation to another situation that involved something from the meeting. I'm not quite sure what this meeting was about, you know? It's kind of feeling the energies here. Yeah. Huh. That's what I got for you. Goddess! A love reading! Ooh! Calling. I'll do a calling of the love reading because, you know, the new moon brings love. You know, what was it exactly? So the new moon brings some um, powerful change. So expect some powerful changes. The new moon also brings a romantic cycle begins because, you know, the new moon is in Libra, so equaling out that balance of love and romance and all that sort of thing. Let's see. General reading for Gladys. General reading for Gladys. Calling of the love spread. Let's just see. Ooh, the first one was the Knight of Cups. There is love there for you, Gladys. I don't know if you already are in love or if you're looking for love, but there is love. You know, the Knight of Cups is about that attraction, love, and romance, and openness, and all that excitement that comes with it. I could feel that, even those sensual pleasures. You know, I could feel that for you. Um, there's also the Nine of Cups, but this one is supposed to be the qualities of your future partner if you don't have one already, or if you do, this is the qualities of your partner that you have, which is, you know, a romantic person who loves excitement and loves doing things for you, or like, you know, things to get that romantic spark going, you know, that kind of person. You know, has a lot of passion and love to give. Nine of Swords is supposed to be um, where you're going to find this person or who they remind you of. The Nine of Swords is in light. So I feel like this person, maybe you'll meet them when you're not in the best, not at your best kind of energy is what I'm feeling, you know? Maybe sometimes you just have one of those bad days, you know, where we just like, you know, we didn't put our makeup on or whatever, we just didn't look put together, then you just run into somebody and then that happens, you know? I just feel like that is when you're going to meet this person. There's also the Four of Wands. The Four of Wands is in the light. This is about what's blocking you from finding love. So with the Four of Wands is about celebrating. So I don't know if you're like um I don't know how celebrating is gonna block you from finding love. That's a weird card to get for this reading, but we'll try to make this work. For the Four of Wands, it's about, celebration, happiness, and relaxing. It's also about relaxing at home. So maybe it's about, getting out of your comfort zone from your home and like going and experiencing new things where you'll meet this person or open up your heart to love. Maybe it's about you having some more parties or something at your own home to invite people over. So, that if you're looking for that love. You also have the King of Cups in the dark. For the King of Cups, this is what will attract them to you. The King of Cups is a genuine person. They're very kind and passionate and all that sort of thing. It is in the dark. So I feel like, again, when you're going to meet them and what's going to attract them to you is being your genuine self, letting them see the true you and all of that energy. You don't need to dress up fancy or whatever for this person. I feel like this person is just going to love your soul. Doesn't matter how well you're put together. That's what I got for you. That's cute. You're welcome, Paula. V. The girl that Manil is currently dating, is she famous? Is the girl that Manil is currently dating famous? Mahal. I think I said that wrong. I am so sorry I said that name wrong. Oops. Let's see. The Temperance. With the cards that you have here, I would not think that she's someone who's famous. I mean, it's always a possibility, but the cards are not really picking up that energy. Yeah. I feel like that person has kind of like lost face or lost their balance, whatever that person is. The Page of Cups. The Page of Cups is someone who is um, a dreamer and kind of like expects things to happen and is inspired and creative. So maybe she's more artsy than famous, or maybe she's trying to get famous, and maybe that's what's going on here. Trying to get recognized, trying to get that attention, trying to get that creativity out there. There is a Four of Swords. The Four of Swords is kind of, being overwhelmed with life and, you know, trying to start over, rethinking their decisions. The Hermit too is also about, reflecting and rethinking their decisions and stuff. That's what I got for you, V. Blessed one, do you have a question? Blessed one, do you have a question? Did Blessed one want a general reading? Oh, love reading between me and Jonathan, or is he in a new relationship? Okay, so Blessed one, this is a reading for Blessed one, a love reading. Let's see, a love reading between Blessed one and Jonathan. Huh. Ooh, Two of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles is in the dark. So I do feel like whatever's going on with Jonathan, I feel like Jonathan is like juggling his time and priorities. I feel like there's an energy that he's not really making time for a relationship in general. So I don't know if he's just like dating random people and just not focus on like an actual relationship sort of thing right now. There is the Seven of Cups, so I do feel like there's choices that need to be made. So I don't know if you have choices, blessed one, between Jonathan and somebody else, but I do feel like there is choices available to you for sure. I feel like these are opportunities or choices that you haven't thought of yet because the sun is in the dark. With the sun in the dark, it's kind of like an unrealized opportunity or a missed opportunity. But I feel like it's more along the lines of backing up the Seven of Cups, saying that you do have choices, you do have options, there is somebody else, and it's just about realizing that opportunity and seeing that light. Um, I also feel like there's an energy about, releasing some self-doubt and having that confidence again and boosting your energy a little bit. You also have the Wheel of Fortune. So the Wheel of Fortune, I do feel like luck is on your side. I do feel like you're on the right path. You're on the right um, motion moving forward. So I don't know if you want to take this opportunity to see if there's anybody else in line for you, who may be a potential partner for you besides Jonathan. But I feel like if you find this person, it would be destiny. That's what I got for you. Hi, Tracy. Hello, Lima. Dottie, does Paul want to find another woman and break up with me? Huh. This is for Dottie. Does Paul want to find another woman and break up with me? I am doing great. It's Friday the 13th, right? We have to celebrate it. Huh. Let's see. Four of Cups? The Four of Cups is in the dark. Huh. I feel like Paul is feeling exhausted and tired, maybe a burnout kind of energy, or like getting at the verge of a burnout. I don't know what is going on with Paul, but I do feel like he's tired. Um, Maybe not sleeping well. I'm not quite sure what this is. I do feel like Paul needs time to think about something. You also have the Seven of Wands in the light. So I do feel like there's a challenge or a change that is coming for you, but I also feel like maybe there's a competition. So I don't know if this competition is between him doing other things and trying to work to make money with spending time with you, or if this is competition about something else between you and someone else. My feeling is more about his energy, but it could also be someone else if that's how you're feeling. Like, listen to your intuition. There is the king. Like, listen to your intuition, not your mind. Sometimes our mind tells us things, but that's not really what we're feeling in our heart. So make sure those are matching up. And you're listening to how you actually feel and not what you think. You know. The King of Swords is in the light, so I do feel like there is love. I do feel like Paul loves you, Dottie. Um, I do feel like he might be seeking some advice about you or advice about how to deal with his own situation that's going on with him. But I do feel like he's trying to go find into someone, talk to someone about what is going on with him, is what I'm trying to say. You also have the Nine of Swords. The Nine of Swords is about, not really enjoying sensual pleasures right now and that sort of thing. It could be just, the mindset that he's in right now. Um, it could be something else as well. I've, the Nine of Swords can also tell you that whatever you're thinking, that it may not be that, right? It might be something else. There's a lot of crows here, and when I see crows, I always feel like you're going through a phase of transformations. I don't know. I feel like your relationship in general is going through some transformations. Sometimes you just hit those rough patches sometimes, and you just gotta work through it. But I don't see anything that, yes, he definitely wants another woman or something like that, Dottie. Hi, Eagle. How are you? What does Spirit want me to know? Okay, so this is for Eagle. What does Spirit want Eagle to know? Is there any spirits want to give Eagle a message? Does any spirits want to give Eagle a message? Does any spirit want to give Eagle a message? Let's see. Temperance. I feel like when I pulled out the Temperance, that they do want to say that there is someone with you, someone who is watching over you. I don't know if this is like an ancestor that passed on or another spirit that is watching over you, but that's how I feel right now. There's also about waiting. I don't know if you've been waiting for something or if you've been wanting something to happen and or expecting something to happen and you're not really sure what the outcome of that is going to be. But I do feel like there's an energy about you being positive about it. The Fool is in the dark. My feeling with the Fool in the dark is that you can't assume no, whatever that means. I don't know if you know what that means, but I feel like there's an energy that you can't assume no. You can't assume that you know everything either as well. Not quite sure what that energy is about. Yeah, I feel like there's also an energy about not being like, don't be impulsive, like take time to think about whatever it is as well. There's also the Ace of Pentacles, so I do feel like there's a new start to something or a new possibilities or a new something that is out there for you. Like, I don't know if this is a new partner, a new job, or just a new adventure, but I do feel like whatever it is going to make you feel a little bit more stable, a little bit more comfortable about what is going on here. There's also the Star. I feel like the Star is also saying that you're blessed. You know, blessed from the universe, you're blessed from your spirits, ancestors, or whoever is watching over you. I also feel like this person wants you to know that your expectations, like your expectations are good. You know, you're not expecting too much. You're just whatever you're expecting, it is a good thing. You are on the right track of where you're supposed to be right now. Is what I got for you. Hi, spiritual goddess. How are you? Hi, Info Entertainment. How are you? Victoria, when does hubby spill the beans and will we work it all out? When will hubby spill the beans and will it all work out? For Victoria. You're welcome, Eagle. The Two of Cups. The Two of Cups is in the light. Ooh. I do feel like there's going to be a connection. I feel like with the cards that the energy around your hubby has been getting better overall from the cards you were getting before. Like the Two of Cups is like having that connection, having that communication, being happy and feeling passionate again. There's also the Ten of Cups, which is like working on your family roots and like connecting as a family. I feel like that is some good energy. Hopefully it keeps going positive the way it's been a little bit, Victoria. I can feel that for you. Like, I don't know if this is your energy or your hubby's energy, but it's some really good, strong, positive energy going on here. You have the Queen of Cups in the dark. For the Queen of Cups in the dark, it is still about some unstable feelings. I don't know if your husband your husband's been feeling like kind of like a victim mentality, like kind of like thinking like, um, they're not the problem, even though obviously they are kind of energy. I'm not quite sure what this is. Being positive, yeah, I hope so too. There's also the devil. The devil's in the dark, so I do feel like he's gonna break away from whatever's holding him back. I do feel like he's gonna, again, I still feel like he's gonna have the energy and the motivation to feel like he can open up to you and talk to you. I still don't know what the timing is. It all depends how, if he could focus on this positive energy and, there is opportunity for him to break loose from that energy, like break those chains that, tie up the devil. The devil ties up to people sometimes. The devil's in the dark. So that's the devil in the dark is like a good thing. It's about recovery and freedom and being honest with himself. So maybe once he's honest with himself is when he will reach out to you and like tell you how he's really feeling. Sorry, I didn't really have more information than that, but he does play the victim. Okay, I was like feeling that like really strongly. I didn't want to really put any blame on him or anything, but yeah, that energy is really strong. Huh. Star Love Angel. May I know the thoughts and feelings of M when I sent him the text message? Okay, so what are the thoughts and feelings of M when they text message Star Love Angel? You're welcome, Victoria. Ooh. The Seven of Pentacles. I feel like with the Seven of Pentacles was like is like the seed in this situation is like you sending that text message. I just had that feeling like that's the seed. Planting that text message was like planting a seed. Now it's kind of like waiting to see if it's going to grow, if it's going to sprout, or what's going to happen with it. Is like a strong energy right now. You have the Strength card in the dark. So I don't know if when you sent the text message that M was kind of like feeling a little bit weak, like they weren't as confident about whatever it was as they thought they were. Um, if M hasn't reached out to you, I feel like that is probably why. They're just, maybe they were caught off guard from the text message, or they were just, how do I respond? Like, what do I do? I don't feel as confident as I was before, kind of energy. The Five of Cups is in the dark. So I do feel like there's energy of like, do I build with them from like what do I do? Because I feel like there's energy of like rebuilding a relationship. So I don't know if you two have been together before or if this is something new. Like, do I want to build this relationship? There's a Two of Wands. So the Two of Wands, I feel like they can't really see the future or what is coming out of this. Like what is this? I can't see where this relationship would be going. Like, the seeds planted, they're like, should I grow? Should I sprout? Or should I just, die as a little seed kind of thing is what I'm feeling. I don't know if that makes any sense for you, Star Love. But yeah, the Two of Wands can also be about trying to have that courage, but like not really having it. Um, Also being fear of the unknown, so being fearful of what would happen if they did text you back. I feel like they're having trouble seeing the outcome if whatever they want to have to say to you. Oh, it does? Okay, I wasn't sure if I was like talking Chinese or something. Like, I don't know. I felt like I was talking that I didn't know what I was saying. It was so good. Okay, I'm glad that you understood that because I wasn't sure. I was so glad that you understood that. Maha, love general reading. Ooh, Maha, do you want a calling of the love spread? Are you in a relationship? Let's see, calling of the love spread, new moon love. There is a new romantic cycle beginning with this new moon, so keep that in mind. Watch out for those Cupid's arrow, throwing love arrows at you in the next little while. Let's see. Huh. cards all came out again. That's weird. Okay. The Strength card is in the dark. This is what um your partner's qualities are or would be if you haven't met them yet. Or if they are. The Strength card is in the dark, so I feel like this person, maybe when they're around you, you make them feel weak, is what I'm trying to say. I'm also feeling there's an energy with this Strength card in the dark being like lacking that self-control around you too, and like trying to figure out how to do that without having the self-doubt and not without having that self-destruction, like like maybe they're not believing that this is a real thing. There's also the Seven of Pentacles. This is about who they remind you of or where you're going to meet them, kind of thing, at the same time. The Seven of Pentacles is about, sprouting that seed, like looking for the long-term goal. So I feel like when you meet this person, or if this is the relationship you're in now, they do see a long-term commitment with you. They can visualize that. I feel like they're also trying to get ready to expand on that vision for some reason, trying to plant that seed and making it grow. There's the Eight of Pentacles in the dark. I don't know if this person is like working a lot, but this is supposed to be what's blocking you from finding love. So I don't know if Maha, you're the one that's been working a lot and haven't been putting a lot of time and focus into the love relationship, if you have one. If not, and looking for one, whatever that energy is. I also feel like whatever this energy is, with the Eight of Pentacles in the dark, is kind of like feeling worried about misleading something or feeling misled into a situation of something. Not quite sure what that is. If you are in a relationship, I also feel like there is an energy about neglecting a relationship or like neglecting the opportunity to do something together, like a date or something. There is the Six of Wands in the dark. With the Six of Wands in the dark, this is about what's going to attract love to you, what's going to spark that romantic, sensual pleasures and all that stuff that comes with romance and passion. The Six of Wands, I do feel like whatever that would be for the two of you would be doing something in private, like a private date, or like, something just the two of you, not like a date in public, like going to a movie theater or something, just something private. I think would spark that interest between the two of you, or maybe just give you the time to like talk things out. Maybe talk about the seed and where the future of the two of you are going, kind of energy. That's what I got for you. Hi, Dream. Hi, Content. Oh, good night, Dottie. Hopefully you heard that. I don't know if you missed that good night, but... Marty P. Will A contact me this weekend? Ooh. Will Mary. I don't know why I saw there was a T there. I'm blind or something. I'm sorry. Mary P. Will A contact me this weekend? Will A contact Mary this weekend? Will A contact Mary this weekend? Hi, Moonlight. Oops. Will A contact Mary this weekend? Huh. Ooh, the Sun. The Sun is a yes card. The Sun is a yes card. Because the Sun is in the dark, I don't know if it's going to be delayed. So I don't know if A will contact you like closer to the end of the weekend or like during the next week. Just because the Sun's in the dark. So I do feel like there will be contact. I feel like it's going to be a little bit delayed for some reason. Yeah, I don't know if this person has like other responsibilities, but I kind of like feeling that sense that there's something else, and I do also feel like there's some self-doubt, self-confidence going on there a little bit. There's a King of Wands though. The King of Wands, I do feel like there is energy of passion. Like they want this energy. They want to be charming. They want to have this adventure with you and all that sort of thing, you know? It's just they want all of this, but at the same time there's a little bit of self-doubt there. Like, you know, I want this, but there's also the Ten of Cups in the dark. For the Ten of Cups in the dark, I feel like there's an energy of um, miscommunication. Maybe it's one of those things where I know I've done it myself sometimes. You think you text somebody, but then you forget to send it, and it's just there, and you're waiting for them to reply to you, but you haven't sent it. I kind of like feeling that something like that may happen. I also feel like there's an energy about um, something with his feelings. I don't know if the delay about him reaching out to you maybe have to do with some other things that A has to take care of. There's also the temperance. The temperance is about balance and moderation. Um, I do feel like there's hope and faith. I feel like, you know, whatever the contact is, whatever this thing is, I feel like it's supposed to happen. Yeah, it could be if you sent it, you didn't see it, it's delayed. Yeah, definitely, definitely. That's what I got for you, but you know, you got the temperance. So faith is on your side. Faith, you know, maybe faith will give them that little push that they need to contact you for sure. Shiri, I'm so sorry if I'm saying your name wrong. Shire, is that how you say it? Shire? Oh, okay. Well, make sure you look at them then. Don't delay it. It's faith. You're welcome. Shire, my colleague P and I are conspiring behind my back. Okay. So is P and A conspiring behind my back at work? Who will prevail, I or them? Okay, so if P and A are conspiring behind Shire's back, who will prevail? Let's see. What is going on between P and A? Let's see. Oh, there we go. For some reason, I thought everybody could see it. Can you see it better this way? I don't know. I never know where to put the cards. Okay. We're going to work with this. The Ten of Swords. Huh, the Ten of Swords. For the Ten of Swords, I'm feeling like there is some betrayal. I do feel that is definitely going on between P and A towards you. I don't know why or what it's about, or if they're trying to like plan something without you knowing what it is. But whatever it is, I feel like it's not really that bad. Like, you know, the Ace of Cups is like, you know, a love or a beginning or a start of something. It could also just be a start of something. But I do feel like whatever this is, you're gonna figure out you're gonna be able to connect the dots and like figure out what this is between P and A for sure. You're just gonna be able to, you know, figure out what they're doing, you know. But there is seems to be some kind of conspiring betrayal going on here, or something they are guilty of that involves you for some reason. There's also the Four of Wands in the light. I mean, in the dark. In the light would be like celebrating happiness, but it's in the dark. So I do feel like whatever this is, kind of like a transition. So I don't know if this is like your work situation or a school situation, colleagues. I don't know. That could be school or work, but whatever that is for you, I feel like maybe they're thinking about putting you in a different position than where you are. Maybe that's why it's not as bad as it may feel, just because they're discussing things behind your back, kind of thing, you know, and they're not really involving you in their conversations. Maybe they're just trying to figure things out. But I do feel like whatever it is, they are going to tell you what it is eventually. They're just trying to figure things out. There's a Seven of Swords is in the light. So what that means is like so Seven of Swords in Light is kind of like using your logic, and again about the betrayal and having responsibilities and secrets and all that sort of thing. So, but I feel like it's something that is more along the lines of being stuck in the old ways. The old way of doing things maybe not be working well for you. Maybe you're trying to think of a new way of you doing things or a new way of them approaching an idea to you than what they're used to doing for some reason. But that's what I got for you. Wish you luck. Hopefully you figure it out and you connect the dots like the card says. Techie, gonna start getting private soon. Oh, I appreciate that so much, Techie. Techie, for the music assistant job, will my boss treat how will my boss treat me? Okay, did you get the job? For the music assistant job, how will the boss treat Techie? How will the boss treat Techie? Let's see. Okay, that's a different question. I thought you were commenting on this question. One question at a time. You're gonna break my brain. Oh, you're manifesting it. Great. Always manifest it. Always act like you're going to get it. That's how you get things done. Just, just it's just gonna happen. Like, don't have that doubt. Three of Swords is in the dark. The Three of Swords, I do feel like you're going to be able to have that optimistic and have that hope and faith that is working out, which you already do. So that is good. The King of Wands is in the dark. I feel like your boss may have like higher expectations than what you're ready for a little bit. So keep that in mind. Maybe nothing that you're doing wrong. It's just their expectations maybe just, crazy. Some bosses are just like that, sometimes. Um, then you have the Justice is in the dark as well. I don't know if your boss will like take advantage of you or expect more from you than what they're supposed to. We all have these job things. So make sure like when you get a job, sometimes they oh, that's okay, Techie. um Sometimes when you have a job, like they give you like this information that you're supposed to read exactly what your job is. So if they do that, make sure you read that and make sure that you're not doing, because sometimes when you have new employees, it's like, oh, can you go do this for me? Can you do that for me? And then like that's not really part of your job, but you're new, so I think they can manipulate you in that way. That's what I feel. You have the strength, so you do have the strength to get this done. I do feel like you have the strength. Don't be afraid to say, I'm busy doing my actual work right now. Um, in a polite way. You don't want to sabotage your work or anything, but I do feel like you have the strength and the courage and everything you need to accomplish that. Sounds accurate? Oh, awesome. Paula, is Deb overall supportive of me? Does she see my value? Because this is for Paula. So does Deb support Paula? Does Deb support Paula and see her value? Does Deb see Paula's value and support her? Let's see. The Chariot. The Chariot, definitely see like the relationship between you and Deb. Like, I know it's not like a love situation, but just, two people are on the right track. I feel like you're both on the right track. Being where you're supposed to be. There is a Three of Wands. The Three of Wands is about teamwork as well, and like growth and like taking the next step in success, at the beginnings of success. It's the next stage, but it's also like the beginning steps of this. There is the Page of Cups, so I do feel like that Deb may come clean to you and like come talk to you about your your work or your progress, whatever this is. And I do think that she does value you and support you. She may not always come out and say it or show it, you know. But there's the Empress. So I do feel like she's kind of like this motherly figure here who will support you and guide you. You know, she might be a little bit strict or stern about her ideas and her opinions. I could feel that energy. But I do feel like she thinks that you're a valuable um, person towards her, or this the job situation, whatever that is, whatever's going on between the two of you. She does support you. You're welcome. What for Tracy? What is coming for me in the future? So what is coming in the future for Tracy? What is coming for Tracy? The new moon brings some expected powerful changes. So keep an open mind for some big changes. Huh. There's some negative energy here though with the 3 cards in the dark. Let's see the Hierophant. The Hierophant is in the dark. With the Hierophant in the dark, I do feel like um, there's an energy about letting go of the old ways and embracing the new things. So I don't know if like coming up for you in the future is kind of like modernizing your skills or modernizing your train of thought kind of energy, you know. There's so many new things coming out with technology and that sort of thing. So I do feel like there's a strong energy of what's coming for you in the future is something along those lines, like something more modern, more techy, more, you know. I feel that for you. You also have the Temperance. The Temperance is in the dark as well. With the Temperance in the dark, I feel like maybe if you meet someone, I feel like your interests won't clash well, even though it may seem that way. But I feel like this person, if they come in your life, and maybe sometimes people just come in your life just for a distraction sometimes, just to keep us on our path so we don't fall off our path. Or sometimes they just come in our life to teach us a quick lesson and then they're gone. You know, I just kind of feel like that may happen to you in the near future. Yeah, so keep that in mind. Um, don't avoid them though, because sometimes we need them, even though you may not like them. You know, you don't have the same interests, nothing in common. You know, sometimes we just need that distraction to stay on our right path is what I feel. And then you have the Four of Cups in the light. So I do feel like there is an energy for you to see the bright side of things. You know, I feel like you're looking over here and it's kind of dull, but there's a bright side. So keep that in mind if you're learning something new. You know, you may not want to learn something new. You may not want to deal with this person, but keep in mind that this is a good thing for you, is to keep you on the right track. There is the Emperor. The Emperor is in the dark. For the Emperor in the dark, I do feel like there is an energy about controlling your emotions and um, maybe let go of some of your thinking, or like think of maybe being more relaxed on that sort of thing, like being more relaxed with your way of thinking, being more open to new ideas and new perspectives is what I'm trying to say. For some reason, it seems like there is something that's coming for you that's definitely spiritually something that's coming for you from the universe that is just kind of like, you know, might be throwing you, might feel like the universe is throwing you a curveball or something, but I feel like, you know, the universe has good intentions for what they're doing. You'll have to learn awesome. Then you won't have a problem then with that. That is awesome. Lalima, the kills. energy on me presently. So what is the kills energy for Lima currently? Ooh. Oh, I got rid of them. I'm so sorry I missed that question. For the dark side, there was nothing negative coming out of them. Not the dark side doesn't necessarily mean dark. It's usually something that involving other people or something that's involving the emotions that we have hidden inside of us that we don't want to express or don't want to put any focus or energy on. Tracy, sorry. Halima, what is the kills energy on me presently? What is the kills energy on me presently? Let's see. The Seven of Cups. The Seven of Cups is in the dark. The Seven of Cups in the dark, I do feel like there's something that's confusing Nikhil. I don't know what's confusing him, but I do feel like he's trying to make the right decisions or he's like thinking things through. Oh, I didn't see anything negative. I just seen that there is someone who may make you feel negative, but it's just to keep you on the right path. And they're not going to stay long. Just one of those people, you know, that you run into on the side of the street and they just irritate you for that moment, but sometimes it just makes you stop and listen to what this irritating person has to say. So you don't walk into something you shouldn't be walking into. You know what I mean? Sometimes these little minor things happen in the universe. They're like, why did I get a flat tire today? I wasn't supposed to get a flat tire. I'm going to be late for my appointment. But if you didn't get the flat tire, you didn't stop and change your tire, something else bad could have happened, you know? That's what I was trying to express. For Lalima. Present energy, huh? What I feel for Nikhil's energy is kind of like feeling stuck. Like not in a negative way, just kind of like feeling stuck. Like, how do I move forward? Like, I don't want to say the wrong thing. Like, they're just trying to overanalyze things or overthink things that, you know, that is just gonna make him think a little bit more. Is what I'm trying to say. I feel like it's just mostly because his balance is off a little bit. He's not really putting a lot of focus on balancing himself. Maybe he's trying to put more focus into balancing the universe and everything and everyone else around him instead of like his own emotions, his own thoughts and feelings, and to move into a positive light for some reason. There's also the Three of Cups in the dark. For the Three Cups in the dark, I do feel like Three Cups in the dark can represent a short romance. I don't know if you two have a romantic thing going on or not. I just feel like his energy is like, you know, can I just have this short, quick romantic thing and then move on? Or is this like something bigger than that? Because there's Two of Swords. So I feel like he's torn between that. You know, is this a long-term thing? Or do I cut this short and it's just a short thing? Or should I, you know, there's like all these questions going on in Nikhil's mind, I feel, you know? It's like, am I going into this blind or do I have these choices? Like, what are my options? I just feel like there's like so many questions going on right now. Yeah, I just feel like yeah, it's just some confusion and the emotions are like winning over everything else, you know? That's what I got for you. Info entertainment. What will my future spouse like and what can spirit tell me about our chemistry? Ooh. So the spirit want to tell info entertainment anything about their future spouse and their chemistry. That's interesting. For the justice is in the dark. I don't know if you're gonna like meet this person in like an awkward situation. Like I don't know if you're gonna like meet this person when you're going to pay off like a parking ticket or something, or like that sort of thing. I just feel like there might be an injustice going on here, like something like minor, you know. Or maybe you're gonna return something at the store and they're just gonna be there to exchange it for you, and that's when you're gonna meet them. I just kind of like really feel that energy for you. Um, Also the judgment. The judgment, I feel like this is going to be like a new beginning for you. And you're just going to feel like this is like a brand new, like you're going to be like a reborn again kind of energy. You're just going to have a brand new outlook on that sort of thing when you meet this person. There's a Five of Swords. Huh. I do feel like with the Five of Swords, it's kind of about wanting to win their love no matter what. I don't know if this person will be like, maybe this person may even be married or like in a relationship, but when you meet them or when they meet you, it's just gonna be like you two are just meant to be together. And I feel like they're gonna either fight for you no matter what, or you're gonna fight for them no matter whatever else that they have going on kind of energy. There is the King of Swords in the dark. So I do feel like somebody else will be betrayed. So yeah, I feel like that's what's going on with the Justice and this Five of Swords. I feel like when you meet this person, they're either going to be like leaving somebody else or like going through a divorce or something like that. When they're meeting you, so I don't know if they're going to be going into a divorce before they meet you and just still going through it, or they're going to want a divorce when they do meet you, kind of energy. Like someone else is going to be betrayed, kind of thing, and like that sort of energy. That's what I got for you. I'm not sure what the chemistry is, but there's strong energy about how and when you're going to be meeting this person. Hi, Louise. How are you? I'm doing great. It's Friday the 13th. We have to celebrate. Party time, right? I feel like I should have like balloons or something. I don't know. Spiritual goddess, how does Alan feel about me? Ooh, how does Alan feel about spiritual goddess? How does Alan feel about spiritual goddess? Let's see. The King of Swords. The King of Swords is in the dark. For the King of Swords in the dark, I'm feeling like I don't know if Alan feels like they're unreliable towards you, or if they can't be reliable to you for some reason. It's kind of like feeling that energy, or they're worried about whatever that is. I also feel like there's an energy about I don't know if he's like been moody lately, or if Alan's been a little bit cold-hearted recently. I don't know. Or if it's that energy right now that's going on. There's a Wheel of Fortune, so I do feel like whatever that is going to change quickly. The Wheel of Fortune is like changes are coming. There may be unforeseen changes, but I do feel like they're good changes because the Wheel of Fortune is in the light. I also feel like whatever this energy is like you're going through the cycle. So this is just a cycle, and there's going to be some new opportunities. You are going to get back on track of that sort of energy. You also have the Nine of Cups in the dark. This could be like avoiding something or avoiding a conversation or avoiding a situation and just kind of like tiptoeing around. Maybe he's like trying to hide his feelings and emotions. I'm not quite sure if you're aware of them or not. But I kind of like feel that energy. I also feel like there's an energy about wanting to move forward in a positive light, but like really worried about it at the same time. Just kind of like lacking that concentration and connection of what the future is going to look like. But overall, Alan and yourself I feel like are both on the right spiritual path. You're both heading in the right direction. I'm not sure what exactly this relationship is between you and Alan, but overall, I do feel like there's a lot of worry, concern about you, spiritual goddess. I don't know what that is. I don't know if it's just about them worried or stressed about not being able to be there for you as much as they'd like, or what that is, but you are on the right path. And I do feel like whatever obstacles come in your way, which there will be, I feel like you're going to be able to just go around them and figure things out. That's what I got for you. Hi, Andrea. How are you? Victoria, what does Spirit want me to know? Okay, so Victoria, what does Spirit want Victoria to know? Is there any spirits that want to come and give Victoria a message? Is there any spirits that want to come and give Victoria a message? Is there a message for Victoria? Is there any spirits that want to come and give Victoria a message? Is there any spirits that want to give Victoria a message? Oh, for the judgment is in the dark. For the judgment in the dark, I feel like they want you to know to have confidence. To have confidence and to have like a more of a positive mindset moving forward. I feel like you do have a positive mindset, so I'm not quite sure what that is about, or if you know what that is about. You have the Ten of Swords in the dark. For the Ten of Swords, I do feel like there's going to be some recovery, and there is going to be better days ahead for sure. I also feel like there's going to be a phase of you rebuilding and being able to cope with this rebuilding. I feel like you're going to be able to rise above whatever it is that you have going on, maybe about you and your hubby or whatever that is. I also feel like there's an energy about resisting the end. So I don't know if there's something the two of you need to end, or if you feel like there's something that you need to end that you've been resisting. Yeah. There's also the Four of Cups. The Four of Cups is in the light. I feel like this is about trying to find those blended pleasures and worried about doing it alone and kind of like feeling disconnected from something and like just needing that excitement again and like needing those pleasures again and kind of like feeling bored a little bit. I don't know what that is, but you have the Tower. The Tower is in the dark. For the Tower in the dark, I feel like there's been some obstacles. I feel like there's fear about these obstacles, maybe avoiding some obstacles as well. I do feel like there's energy that's like resisting change. Like, why is the change being, like, why are they resisting change? Yeah, that's what I got for you. Yeah, that's what I got for you. Spot on. Thank you. Yeah, that seems like a lot to deal with. Moonlight. Uh, if my person and I had an argument with, well, okay. So may I know if my person and I had an argument, will attempt to reconcile? Will they? Okay. This is for Moonlight. So if Moonlight and their person had an argument, will they attempt to reconcile? Let's see. If Moonlight and their partner or their person had an argument, that came out. Will they attempt to reconcile? Oh, cards are being very specific. Oh, okay. I would say yes, they will attempt to reconcile. You know, just this is what the cards that you have here. But let's see, with the King of Swords in the dark, I feel like this is kind of like setting some clear boundaries or like firm boundaries. Um, yeah, I don't know if this is about your person focusing more about themselves and like their moodiness, like kind of like feeling that energy. But you know, this is just hypothetical, right? About if you were in an argument. There's a Three of Cups, so I do feel like whatever it is, there is some forgiveness there. They will try to reconcile. They will try to have that mutual respect and that sort of thing. There's also the Knight of Wands in the dark. With the Knight of Wands in the dark, I do feel like um, I don't know if they'll make like empty promises in this reconcile. Like, I'm not sure if it'll be sincere. I guess it always depends on what the argument is about, right? If they want to try to attempt to reconcile or not, and if they're really being genuine about it. There's also the Four of Wands is in the light. So I do feel like there would be a celebration. So that's why I feel like they would celebrate, but I feel like it all depends on what these boundaries are and oh, you just set boundaries and ended in a fight? Ah, okay. Huh. Gotcha. That's what that's about. I feel like she might, like, I feel like your person might. The Four of Wands, I feel like they will try to reconcile. But with the Knight of Wands, I kind of like question that their intentions because the Knight of Wands is in the dark, you know? So I don't know if it would be like a genuine reconciling or just, you know? Yeah, that's a tough one, Moonlight. But that's what I got for you. I'll be right back. Oh, you're welcome, Moonlight. Thank you all for coming. I know this isn't my general night to do tarot, but I appreciate all of you for coming for sure. Content, general reading for content. Hi, Amira. How are you? Ooh, 7 wands. General reading for content. General reading for content. Nine of Pentacles. Huh. Seven of Wands. For the Seven of Wands in the light, I do feel like there's some challenges. I don't know, or maybe it's just a challenge, not challenges. Um, but I feel that energy. I also feel like there is a need to have some peace and relaxation. I don't know if you need to take a break and like just just clear your mind and like refocus whatever it is that you feel like you need to refocus on content. But I also feel like there's an energy about like not giving up, like fight for it. If you believe in it, like fight for it. Whatever this energy is, like you don't need to give up. Just take some time to breathe, recollect your thoughts, and come back with a new focus, a new vision of what it is you're trying to accomplish. You have the Eight of Wands in the dark. So I do feel like there's some frustration, maybe resisting these changes. Maybe there's something that you need to change and like see it from a different perspective, or like just like the card says, like take some time, do some breathing, maybe some yoga or meditating, whatever that is for you to clear your mind, to come up with new ideas, but don't give up, you know? I also feel like there's an energy about maybe someone's not being as dependable as you were hoping for, or not giving you the help or support that you were wanting or hoping you would get from this person. There's also the Eight of Cups in the dark. For the Eight of Cups in the dark, I do feel like there's energy about letting go and looking for the truth. So I don't know if you feel like there's somebody or something that was like misleading you, um, or someone who felt like they were exposed. I don't know if you caught someone in a lie or caught a situation that had to be fixed. You know, it doesn't necessarily mean a lie between you and a person. It could be just, you know, you expected something to work a certain way and it just didn't, you know? Because there's a strong energy as well about not giving up. The Nine of Pentacles, you know, the Nine of Pentacles, I feel like it's kind of like a reaching, like whatever you need or whatever you're hoping for is just like in arm's reach. It's just like reaching a little bit higher, having a little bit more determination and confidence that you can get this done, and like not giving up. Have that confidence. Nine of Pentacles in the dark, also represents like hustling, like working hard, and also reevaluating your situation or reevaluating yourself, and also like evaluate your self-worth. So don't cut yourself short. Like if you're trying to sell something or be productive in whatever it is, like don't sell yourself short. Your time and efforts are worth something. So remember that. Um, I also see the owl here, so I'm feeling like there's some kind of need to tell you to learn more about it or research more about whatever it is that you have going on or whatever you're thinking about. Or if it's like a person, maybe get to know them a little bit better than what you do right now. That's what I got for you. Dream, what's coming towards me? Ooh, what's coming towards Dream? What's coming towards Dream? Remember, Dream, with the new moon, you know, expect some powerful change. Also, there's a new romantic cycle beginning, so keep that in mind as well. It doesn't necessarily have to be a romantic with a person. It could be a romantic with a new love, like a new hobby or a new interest or something, you know? So keep that in mind. Let's just see. What is coming towards Dream? What's coming towards Dream? Ooh. I feel like your changes that the powerful changes that are supposed to be happening for you are going to be a little bit delayed. You know, with the Death card in the dark, I do feel like these changes will be delayed somewhat, you know. I also feel that the Death card in the dark is more about fear of changes. So I don't know if you've like been resisting some changes, but I do feel like there's some kind of forces out there that's kind of like trying to guide your path or guide where you're going or where you're headed. And I feel like they're putting things off for a reason. There's also the Ten of Pentacles in the light. So I do feel like this end comes with a beginning. So when these changes happen, I do feel like things will get better for you overall. I feel like you'll get some good news. I also feel like you'll be making money or like being more financial secure or more comfortable than what you are right now. I also feel like there's energy about making some family time, making time for your family, maybe doing a celebration. I don't know what that is. I know for some people, um, there's going to be a Thanksgiving in November and that sort of thing. So make sure you have time for that. I feel like that will be really important in your energy and having that positive energy moving forward. There's also the Knight of Wands and the light, so that is some good energy. How the Knight of Wands and light, I do feel like there's going to be some fire, passion, and all that extra energy, you know? Fire brings a lot of energy, a lot of passion, a lot of love. I can feel that for you. You can also feel like business, so I feel like your work life will be improving. You also have the Ten of Swords. Ten of Swords is in the dark, so I do feel like there is an energy about recovering and better days are coming and you're just going to be able to deal with what's coming. I do feel like there's going to be some changes. I feel like there's going to be a couple of changes. Changes with the Death card and again more changes with the Ten of Swords that are coming for you. That's what I got for you, Dream. That sounds pretty cool. Would it be advisable to go on holiday around Christmas or should I wait? Star Love Angel. Should Star Love Angel go on holiday around Christmas? Let's see. Star Love. Should Star Love go on holiday around Christmas? Six of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles is a maybe. So, and it's in the dark, so I lean more about no. But should Star Love go on holiday after Christmas? Should Starlight go on holiday after Christmas? Five of Swords is no. The cards don't want you to go on holiday, Star Angel. I am sorry. I am trying to get you in. Yes. Should Star Angel go on holiday in January? Yes. Maybe like farther from Christmas, like, you know, after New Year's and all that. The second week of January, you can go on holiday. That's what I got for you. At least we got a yes into when. Techie, is my close friend B upset with me or just dealing with things in her life? Okay, so is Techie's close friend B upset with Techie or just dealing with things in their life? Okay, let's see. The Star. Ooh, the Star. The Star is like the universe giving you its blessing. I do feel like there's some healing going on, so I do feel like this healing is probably your friend if your friend is dealing with things. I do feel that. There is the Knight of Cups in the dark. The Knight of Cups in the dark, I do feel like there's an overwhelming feeling. Even some heartbreak. I'm not quite sure what that is. There's also a feeling of like an overactive imagination. I think last time we did this reading, I don't want to like bring that back up again, but I do feel like I don't know if your friend feels like there was a miscommunication between the two of you or what that is. I don't really feel like your friend is like mad about anything towards you or anything. I just feel like there was a miscommunication and whatever is happening, they're having a hard time dealing with all of it put together, you know? There's a Six of Swords in the dark. Six of Swords in the dark. It's kind of like taking a break from like a stressful situation and like not being able to change how they're feeling right now and kind of like creating a conflict that isn't really there. So I feel like your friend knows it's not really your fault or anything. She's not really mad at you, but for some reason something, I don't know what this is like heavy on their mind, you know? There's the judgment. So I do feel like whatever it is, she's gonna be able to release, your friend is gonna be able to release it and just move on from it. But right now it's just really heavy on their heart right now and they're having trouble letting it go. But I feel like they will be able to let it go at some point and figure things out. Okay. Ah, yeah. Huh, that is weird. Hi, Lucinda. Happy Friday 13th. Yes, if anybody missed my intro, I just realized that Friday the 13th is about celebrating women and women's sexuality. And that's why everybody thinks that it's a bad day when there's bad voodoo or whatever, because before they had their witch trials and all of that sort of situation, they actually thought that independent women were witches. So if there was a woman who was able to take care of her farm and take care of her business without a man, was considered a witch at that time. As well as women during that time period also used to celebrate their menstrual periods. So there are 13 periods in a year for women generally, you know. Sometimes that's off between women and other things, but generally women have 13 periods in a year and there's 13 moon phases in a year. So women during that time used to have fires and celebrate, you know, which you know, they said, oh, that was evil rituals and all that sort of thing, but it was to celebrate women and the things that we go through. That's why I thought we need to celebrate, right? That is such a weird thing of history that is like still being misunderstood today. Lucinda, will I move soon to a new city? Will Lucinda move soon to a new city? Will Lucinda move to a new city? Let's see. Ooh, Justice. Justice is a yes card. Well, Justice is neutral. I always feel like it's yes, but it's neutral. So it's not a yes or no. So we'll try again. Will Lucinda move to a new city? Will Lucinda move to a new city? Let's see. Will Lucinda move to a new city? Nine of Cups is in the dark. Nine of Cups is in the dark. Nine of Cups in the dark is kind of like, Nine of Cups is a yes card, but it's in the dark, so. Page of Cups. Huh. Page of Cups again is neutral, so I'm not quite sure, Lucinda. I don't know what you make out of this, but you do have the Justice, and you know, Duchess is neutral. The Page of Cups is kind of like a neutral card as well. The Nine of Cups is a yes card, but it is in the dark, so I do hope you move soon. I know you've been looking for a place, so I don't know. Let's try again. Will Lucinda move to a new city? Let's see. Eight of Cups. Eight of Cups is a no card. Maybe the city isn't quite new to you. Not quite sure what you get out of it, but that's what I got. You're welcome. Energies are always changing, you know? There's a new moon tomorrow, so it might bring new beginnings, new energies, new changes. Oh, I am done already. That was fast. Thank you everyone for coming. It was fun. I'm not sure if I will be back Sunday or Tuesday, but one of those days I will be back. I'm always back Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. So we will see you then. And yeah, thank you for subscribing and follow me. And don't forget, when I get to 500 subscribers, I will be giving a free private reading. So make sure that you are subscribed because it will be for subscribers. And make sure that your subscription is public so that I can make a list to draw a name of who's going to win the the free private reading. And yeah, I'll see you all next time. Hope you have a good night. Bye.